you and me. Let's talk about all the good things. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Song Friends. This Song Friends, let's talk about sex. Sex? You can't talk about sex. You can't talk about anything these days, you know? But the song friend I'm going to introduce you to is a song by singer-songwriter out of Chicago, Steve Goodman. And it's about just that. It's about sex. This one's called Men Who Love Women Who Love Men. And written, in the 70s, where I think it was a much looser time. Is that a good way to put it? People were more open in those days. It's funny because now, we're fighting for gay rights and we're fighting for equal rights for everybody, which is great. And I feel like we're coming along a good stride in that, yet everybody is like, well, you can't talk about it though, But, so I feel like the time where this was written, it was a lot more, people were just more accepting and more loose and more, I'd love to say they were more loving, lived in a more loving time, but anyway, so the song was from an album in 1979 called High and Outside. I would suggest you do not listen to the version that's on that album. See, what happened is, so Steve Goodman, was on, at that time, the Asylum label, which was a subsidiary of the David Geffen labels. And at that time, what they were doing with singer-songwriters, they're like, oh, hey, you got an acoustic guitar and you write songs. Well, we're going to put you in the studio, and now we're going to add drums and electric guitars and, make it like a rock album, right? And it just took away the total essence of the song. In fact, the version that I do is a version that I heard from a live album. I'm not going to be able to think of it now. I think it's called Live at the Old Duke, or Live at the Duke of Earl, Live at the Old Earl Duke, something like that. I'm sure it'll show up here. So then you'll be able to see what it's called, but it escapes me now. But anyway, that recording was from 1978, and it's probably what Steve Goodman, that was the essence of the song, what he wanted. And then if you listen to the High and Outside version, it's completely different, and it sucks, really. But at that time, artists didn't have any control of their music, so. So I hope you enjoy the song. Men who love women who love men. Don't get offended, as people do these days. Enjoy.
Way down 42nd Street, that's where the elite all retreat to meet. You can see them coming from everywhere. Every kind of men and women you will find there. There are men who love women who love men. There are women who love women every now and then. There are men who love men because they can't pretend. They are men who love women who love men. There are those who make love for pay. There are those who make love anyway. And over in the bar with the bottle of scotch, there are those who would rather just watch all the men who love women who love men. And all the women who love women every now and then. There are men who love men because they can't pretend. They are men who love women who love men. Machines that don't talk back and are easy to clean. And there are those who will tell you out loud that they can only make love in a crowd of men who love women who love men. There are women hula man.
So see, just an enjoyable song, nothing to comment about down there, nothing to get offended about. Clever though, right? Steve Goodman was very clever in his lyrics. He did a lot of songs with, not a lot, but he did co-write some songs with Shel Silverstein, which is another he was probably the first, author when I was growing up, right, in the 80s. You had those books like Light in the Attic and Where the Sidewalk Ends, and that was the first time that I was like, wow, things can be very clever in life, so it's fitting that Steve Goodman and Shel Silverstein wrote some songs together. So there you have it. Song friend number 14 in the books. And hope you have a great day. Do something awesome. Love your brothers and sisters out there, and the cute, cuddly animals, and even the ugly ones. Talk to you later.